Bangkok is without a doubt one of the most popular tourist destinations in the world because of its stunning natural surroundings, ancient Buddhist temples, and vibrant nightlife. However, there are some things to be aware of everywhere in the world, especially at night when you're taking in the famous Bangkok nightlife. To make sure your trip to Bangkok is trouble-free, we put together a list of 7 things you should avoid in Bangkok in today's video. Welcome to Hotels and Cities, the channel that focuses on great places to visit and worthwhile travel destinations for you and your loved ones. Before we jump into our list, don't forget to click that subscribe button and that bell icon to always be updated on all things travel. Now, let's get into it. At the 7th spot, we have a person seated next to a monk. Only female visitors should avoid this. On no account should you travel by public transportation with a monk. The monk will be forced to stand up or move seats if you do this as a tourist. You can support monks in upholding their vows by keeping your distance, as they have pledged never to touch a woman. If you must offer them something, drop it on the ground for them or give it to a male to hand it to them. They would certainly do the same for you. Therefore, if you encounter a female monk while out at night, try to keep at least a meter between you two. You are greatly benefiting them. Bangkok is located in Thailand, which is a monarchy. Therefore, it's crucial to keep in mind that you should stand up and pay attention whenever the national anthem is played in front of a large crowd. When you leave your seat during the national anthem, the citizens of Bangkok find it disrespectful because it shows contempt for their king. The Monarch's anthem is sung twice a day at 8 a.m. and 6 p.m. So if you went to the evening movies early, you probably heard it during the 6 p.m. anthem on the way there or inside the theater. Additionally, the national anthem is played at all theaters before each film. The least you can do to repay Bangkok's residents for their friendliness and hospitality is to revere their king or queen. It makes sense that you would want to try some of the local specialties while taking in the exciting nightlife in Bangkok or anywhere else in the world. However, we believe that there are at least 3 foods that should be avoided. The first is lumu, or soup made from pig's blood. If you're not used to it, this will likely upset your stomach. It consists of raw pig's blood, noodles, and it tastes horrible. Those who have tried claim that the taste is not the issue, rather the danger of contracting bacteria after ingesting the raw pig's blood. The second dish is called shark fin soup, which is available in Bangkok eateries. We added this to this list because we think it's a noble thing to do. Think about all those sharks. We could all work together to save them. The locally created Khao is an alcoholic beverage that quickly makes you drunk and is made from rice. Therefore, you should avoid this potent drink if you want to stay sober and take in all the excitement of the nightlife. The only reason Khao is on this list is that it poses health risks. It contains a significant amount of methanol, which can cause blindness. The beautiful people of Bangkok are exceedingly devout, with Buddhists making up the majority of the population. They believe that the skull is closest to heaven and therefore it should be treated with the greatest reverence above all other bodily parts. As a result, avoid touching people's heads when you go out climbing at night. They find it offensive and believe us when we say that you don't want to aggravate these amiable folks. It makes no difference if the person is older or younger. Think about using other body parts if you have to make contact. The foot is seen as the least important body component, similar to how the head is regarded as the most important. Additionally, the image of the king appears on every piece of Thai cash. Therefore, you shouldn't let even the least respectful portion of your body to touch it. When you realize that your money has fallen while you were out all night partying, kindly extend your hand to pick it up. Never use your feet to stop the money from escaping, even if it seems to be blowing away with night wind. Additionally, keep in mind that it would be disrespectful to the king, whose image is on any of their cash, to crumple it. Any representation of the king is intended to be revered, so wherever you see the image, whether it's on their money or haphazardly on the ground, make sure to avoid stepping on it because doing so is illegal. Although this is common in Western culture, it is not permitted in Thailand. In reality, the Thai people make every effort to avoid making physical contact with visitors. Instead, they bow slightly and place their palms together against their chests to greet them. Why is the term for this style of greeting? It is not surprising that Thailand's pandemic epidemic was not as severe. So when you're out at night, try to suppress the urge to shake anyone's hand because it's not how they usually interact with people. As a token of respect, the elderly folks you encounter as well as the hotel personnel and return their why. You'll not just come across as more respectable but also simpler to get along with. On the top of the list is whistling at night. Whistling at night is considered improper by old folklore. Whistling after sunset is thought to call forth an evil spirit or bring about a lot of bad luck. You might not think this, but it would be polite to startle the people of Bangkok by whistling at night. Whistling seems overly simple considering the problems it can create in the bustling city. However, if you want to experience Bangkok's nightlife with the locals, you might choose to wait to whistle at night until you're back home. We couldn't tell you whether whistling at night can conjure an evil spirit, but in our experiences, not offending anyone was much more calming than the thrill of a night whistle. Bangkok has a rich cultural heritage with a variety of customs and traditions. From showing respect to the elders, using the Y greeting, not touching people's heads, and being mindful of the image of the Thai king on cash and other items, as well as not whistling at night. These customs and traditions reflect the Thai people's deep reverence for their religion, monarchy, and culture. A few other things that we may not have mentioned: pointing with your feet. The feet are considered the lowest and dirtiest part of the body, so avoid pointing or using them to touch anything or anyone. Showing too much skin. Thailand is a conservative country, so it's important to dress modestly and avoid showing too much skin, especially in temples and other sacred places. Being loud and disruptive. Aside from whistling at night, Thai people value harmony and peacefulness, so avoid being loud, shouting, or causing disruptions in public places. Before we end today's video, make sure to scroll down the description below to check out fantastic deals and discounts on travel and accommodations for your next getaway, as well as essential travel gadgets that you shouldn't be without. And that's it for today's video. What are your thoughts on these traditions and customs in Bangkok? Let us know your thoughts in the comments right below. If you found this video useful, click that like button and share this with your fellow travel buddies. If you want to be always updated whenever we have a new video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and bell icon to always be in the loop whenever we have new content. Thanks so much for watching and safe travels.